Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today we are reacting to the Game Award 2025 nominations. It's currently muted right now, don't worry. Audio's not bugged on it. I just have it muted so I can speak and do the intro, so don't worry about it. I want to do a little bit of a rant going in, and then we'll just cut straight into the reaction. I will try not to pause, but if I want to laugh at a nomination, because that's really the only time I will pause it, if I want to laugh at a nomination thinking that it's just the dumbest thing, then I'm gonna pause and just rant a little bit, and then I'll start. But I will try not to pause, so we can go right through it, because I would also like to go to the voting scene, and I'm gonna vote on it as well. So two things in the video. But the rant that I want to do is, I think the Game Awards is just a piece of shit by this point. I think it's biased as fuck. And why? Well, it lost my entire credibility last year when it put a DLC for Game of the Year solely because it was Elden Ring and made by FromSoft. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't give a fuck on who wins, who doesn't. Well, that's not true. I do care because I do want the games that I really like this year to get nominated, get an award, because they're my favorite games. I will say this right now. I am not shitting on anybody who liked a game just because I didn't like it. That shit needs to stop for everybody doing that online, because holy shit, there's a lot of that, because all you have to do is say is that you don't think Expedition 3 is the best game of the year, and you are basically a head on a stick. Like, you are skewered on a stick. Your head is skewered on a stick online. That's what it feels like. It's just seeing people say that and just the reaction by it. Like, I liked Expedition 33. I'm not saying it's game of the year either, but I'm also not saying it's a bad game. It's a good game, and I do recommend it for people. It just sucks, right? Seeing that reaction. I am not gonna shit on people for liking a game. I'm gonna shit on the game. So, Death Stranding 2? I hated that game. That game is ass. If you liked that game, good for you. I'm glad you really enjoyed it. I'm happy you found some enjoyment in it. I didn't. I think it's ass. Elden Ring Night Rain, I was really looking forward to that game, and I was incredibly disappointed in it. For the people who did enjoy it, I'm very happy you were able to enjoy it. I wish I could be just like you, because I was really looking forward to it, but it disappointed me, and I dropped the game. So, yeah, I'm sorry. It's just not for me. So, still, I'm not going to shoot anybody for liking a game that I didn't like. I'm just not going to like the game, and I'm happy you were able to find some enjoyment in it. That's all I'm saying. And I think that's how we should look at this. It just sucks, you know? It just sucks that that is the first reaction that people do, is just basically murder the guy for stating an opinion, right? I don't know how else to explain it. That's what it feels like. You go online, and then you're just the villain of every story, just for saying that. And it sucks. And it needs to stop. It really needs to stop. If you're wondering, my 6, because I am going to say my 6 games that I would put for Game of the Year is really nowhere near what it's going to be. Because you got, for me, it's Monster Hunter Wilds, Dispatch, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Arc Raiders, Peak, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That is my 6. There is no Expedition 33. No Silksong because I haven't played it. No Ghost of Yote because I only watch playthroughs, and I can really only say, apparently I can see the music. I don't think I could, but come on, the music's good in that game. Because seriously, do I even need to say anything? But the story's mid as fuck. For me, it's kind of mid. But still, that's all I can really say about the game. And there's obviously other games. I never played Blueprints. Apparently that's really good. And I already explained Night Rain and Death Stranding 2. Mine's nowhere near it. There's only one game on there that's gonna get nominated, and that is Donkey Kong Bonanza. There's only one game. I'm sorry to all the Dispatch fans. It's not getting nominated. I hope it does. It is literally... I'm still contemplating whether or not that's my favorite game of the year. It's either that or Wilds for me. Like, that game was awesome. I fucking loved it. I really wish I didn't spoil myself so I could stream it and do videos on it, but I did. and I was like, I don't want to do it since I spoiled myself, and I already know what's going on. So I don't want to do that. So I didn't do any videos on it, but I did check it out, and it was really fucking good. So I enjoyed it a lot. If you're wondering what happened, I basically watched people play it, and then later down the line I ended up playing it, but I just saw stuff that happened, so I didn't think it would be an enjoyable watch. If you're wondering, I went Blonde Blazer out. So, still, I already can tell what's going to get nominated because it happens every single fucking year. Every single year, it's the same shit. You have your Sony game, which is Ghost of Yote this year. They're gonna do a Nintendo game with Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is, I say, understandable because that game is great. They're gonna do an indie game, which is Silksong. The panel's favorite, which they've been hyping up all year, which is like IGN's been talking about it. This place has been talking about like hyping up throughout the entire year, which is Expedition 33. And then the other two are Outliers, because they only happen a few times. FromSoft made a game, so it's getting nominated, especially since it's Elden Ring, kind of. And then Hideo Kojima made a game of Death Stranding 2, so that's getting nominated. And I can already tell that's what's going to happen. I would love to be proven wrong. I would love to be proven wrong just to see games like Peak get nominated, Dispatch get nominated. I'm not saying Monster Hunter Wilds because I love that fucking game, but yeah, I can kind of figure it's not going to get nominated with everything going on. I would love to see nominations from it, but that's really it. But like games like Peak, Dispatch, Split Fiction, Kingdom Come, I would love those getting nominated. It's not happening. I would love to be proven wrong. I want to be proven wrong. Straight up, I want to be proven wrong. But I don't think I am, because this thing is the same thing every single year, because it's biased as hell. It'll always go to the fact of they're fans of the studio, they're friends with people who made the game, or they are major fans of the director or anybody entitled in that game, and they would just solely give it to that just because, and it's completely biased. They look at that instead of looking at the game as a whole multiple fucking times throughout so many years, and it's bullshit. And it has lost my entire credibility. I do not like the Game Awards. I think it's BS. I'm here to support the games that I liked this year, but I have a very gut feeling that it's not going to be a lot this year with stuff going on. So, yeah. I am only watching it for the trailers. I'm only watching the Game Awards for the trailers. That is my main thing. So, still. Because we know that Game Awards is going to have massive fucking trailers, okay? We already know that for sure. That's easy said and done. There's going to be some big announcements there, and I cannot wait to see what gets announced. GTA 6 delay, can you imagine? Can you imagine they announce another delay at the Game Awards? That'll be funny shit. Oh man. But yeah. I don't give a fuck. I'm here to support the games that I liked. That's really it. I still don't think it's credible. I still don't like it. I think this entire thing is bullshit. So yeah. I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna cut to my reaction now. And we'll see if I get proven wrong. I'm praying I get proven wrong. I really do want to be proven wrong. But throughout the years, I've never been proven wrong, really. And after last year, I have no hope that this will be ever a credible thing. But in the end of the day, there'll be some good trailers, and I'm here to support my favorite games this year and hope that they get some love. And that's all I'm really here to do. So yeah, anyways, it's a cut to reaction. Thanks for sticking, by the way, for my rant, because I did want to do that. I'll probably do a little thing, for, like a time skip for people in case they don't want to hear me rant and just want to see my reaction. But if you stuck around, thank you. I do appreciate that, because I wanted to get that off my chest. Come on, man. Prove me wrong. Make good nominations. I'm here for the games that I loved. Please. I want to see some even if it's like one. Wilds, one Dispatch, Arc Raiders, Peak, Kingdom Come, all that. I don't care. Just give me something. Give me something.
To our live show streaming everywhere on Thursday, December 11th.
Hooray!
Welcome to our 2025 Global Nomination Announcement Special. Every year we come together as a community to celebrate and of course debate the absolute best in video games. And of course also
and is very biased.
What's next from our industry's most talented creators.
Come on.
This year there have been
That is what I care about. I want to see what's next. Come on.
Updated, but only a handful have the honor of being selected as nominees for the Game Awards by our global voting jury. Who's in the running? Well, you're about to find out as we reveal this year's nominees across all the categories. And you can help select.
Come on, make some good decisions. Please make good decisions.
Right. Should we do it? Here's the first category.
What is it?
For best performance, the nominees are Den Star for Claire Obscure.
Kind of figured. Yeah.
Charlie Cox for
wow, there's two. What the fuck?
Erica Ishii for Ghost of
yeah, I kind of figured she was in. There's 3. Okay, we know how this is going.
and Troy Baker for Indiana Jones
what?
and the Great Circle.
Wait, why is he getting nominated? That game came out last year.
Nominees are Final Fantasy 14.
Excuse me?
Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals.
No Man's Sky.
Marvel Rivals.
Best mobile game. The nominees
well, how is he getting nominated? That game came out last year.
Persona 5, The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble.
There's a Sonic mobile game?
And Wuthering Waves.
Wait, was that the horse goal?
Nominees for best art direction are Claire Obscure.
Kind of figured.
Death Stranding 2. Ghost of Yote. Hades 2 and Hollow Knight Silksong.
So we know, okay.
Best score in music, leveled up by Spotify. The nominees are Christopher Larkin for Hollow Knight Silksong.
Cool.
Darren Korb for Hades 2. Lorian Testar for Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Toma Otoa for Ghost of Yote. And Woodkid and Ludwig.
I was hoping Monster Wilds is gonna get that one. Okay, so this is gonna be my worst year with this yet.
Battlefield 6. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yote, and Silent Hill F.
Really? Shit.
Was added to the Game Awards in 2022 to recognize an outstanding.
What the fuck? Oh man, I'm already not liking so much of this. They have 3 people from Expedition 33 for best performance. I don't think that's right. It was a good game, but I don't think that's right. That's funny.
Splinter Cell Deathwatch, The Last of Us Season 2, and Until Dawn.
Not that one. That one's nowhere near the game.
Outstanding nominees are Claire Obscure.
Makes sense. I will probably be voting that.
Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. Ghost of Yote.
That's mid. Yay! Okay, one. You got it. No, Dispatch isn't getting nominated for anything, is it? Wow. Wow. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. Your nominees for games.
Really? No Marvel Rivals?
Consume Me, Despelote, Lost Records Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, and Wonderstar.
I forgot South of Midnight came out.
Best multiplayer.
I'm not gonna lie.
Arc Raiders,
yay!
Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Reign, Peak, and Split Fiction.
Yay, Peak got one too. So Wilds isn't getting anything, and I kind of figured that, and I'm really sad. I'm really sad.
Outside the traditional publisher system. Those nominees
Best independent game, yeah.
Absolum, Ball Pit, Blueprints, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong.
No Peak?
Best debut indie game recognizes the
excuse me?
Won a game award before. In fact, these teams published their first game this year.
I don't like this fucking. This is so stupid. Why is this a thing? Dispatch. Oh, thank God. No Peak. Oh wait, no, that's best independent. See, that makes no more sense. It should be best independent release. Like best, like it doesn't need like indie game type of thing. I don't know. Oh yay! I forgot that game came out.
The nominees are Hadril, Kai Sanat, Moist Critical, Sakura Miko, and The Burnt Peanuts. Part of the Game Awards is looking forward to what's next, and don't worry, we'll have lots of games to announce for you.
Please tell me GTA 6 because I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Upcoming game. Here are the nominees.
Please say you put GTA 6 again. That would be funny shit.
007 First Light, Grand Theft Auto 6, Wolverine, Resident Evil, and The Witcher 4. Best action adventure game nominees are Death Stranding.
No fucking way. I hate that that's getting nominated so much. Why is that getting up? That came out last year. Dude, Wilds isn't getting anything. What the hell? Dude, why? Okay, thank God. There we go. Oh, god damn, that's not winning that, but fuck, thank god one thing got it.
The nominees are
Thank god it has one thing so far.
Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy
That's not
Collection,
winning. I heard
and
not good things
Virtua
about
Fighter
that.
5
Probably be
World Stage.
Fatal Fury.
The nominees for Best Action Game
Oh my
are
god.
Battlefield 6,
Cool.
Doom the Dark Ages,
Wow,
Gears 2,
I forgot that came out.
Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
Wow. Shit.
Innovation and accessibility.
Okay, Wild's got one thing. It's not winning it, but damn. And Peak is getting... Dude, every game I like this year is getting snubbed.
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
What the fuck? Why is that?
EA Sports FC 26 and South of Midnight.
Okay.
Next up, Best Family Game. The nominees are
And Donkey Kong Bonanza is not getting... Well, that's... Why is that there? Why is...
Sonic Racing Crossworlds and Best Sim Strategy Game.
What the fuck is going on?
The Alters, Final Fantasy Tactics, Evil's Chronicles.
Okay, that's
Jurassic
pretty good.
World Evolution 3.
What?
Sid Meier's Civilization 7, Tempest Rising, and 2 Point Museum.
Dude, all the games I like this year are getting kind of snubbed because they really only have like one or two.
FC 26, F1 25, Mario Kart World,
Dude.
Rematch, and Sonic Racing.
Dude, like seriously.
Now the nominees in our 3 esports categories.
Peak has one nomination.
Best esports
Monster Hunter Wilds has one nomination. Arc Raiders only has one nomination.
Dota 2,
Kingdom Come I think has 2 right now.
Legends,
And Donkey Kong Bonanza only has 1. My fucking games I like this year,
Best esports athlete
all 6 of my games this year
Chovy.
are not like up there. I am fucking sad, dude. I'm really sad.
And for best esports team, our special
That's so-
esports
that's-
committee nominated these
oh.
teams. Gen G League of Legends, NRG Valorant.
That's so
Team
dumb.
Falcons, Dota 2, Team Liquid PH, Mobile Legends Bang Bang. and
Man,
Team
I fucking
Vitality.
knew it, dude. I knew I wasn't gonna enjoy this.
Okay, we're almost done, but there are still 2 very important
Yes.
categories to go. First, Best Game Direction recognizes outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. The nominees are
Claire Obscure Expedition.
Yeah, so this is the game of the year right here.
Stranding 2
Yeah.
On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Split Fiction.
Oh, wait, no, it's only fucking
and now
5?
it's the big one.
Shit.
Dodie, Game of the Year.
Okay, let's see if I got it correct. I don't think I did, but I might not be happy
All
with
creative
it
and
still.
technical fields. For this year's awards, our global TGA jury has selected the following 6
What is it?
games as the nominees
What is it?
for Game of the Year.
Claire Obscure Expedition.
Yeah,
33,
that's one.
Sandfall Interactive.
Knew it. That's winning it.
Death Stranding,
That's such bullshit. That doesn't deserve it. You're only giving it because it's Hideo Kojima.
Donkey Kong Bonanza
3.
from Nintendo.
3, the Nintendo game.
Hades 2 from
Okay, I didn't get 1. Thank God.
Hollow Knight
Silk Song, I got it right.
Team Cherry, and Kingdom Come.
Thank God.
From Warhorse Studios.
Holy shit.
There you have it, your
What I did, Ghost of Yote? I don't think was that. What was there?
Game Awards Orchestra, playing their themes as part of our musical
What did I get wrong? What did I get wrong? Because I did get 1 wrong.
Before that, we need your help to decide
'Cause
which
I didn't-
nominees become the winners. Make sure
I
to
didn't say
visit
Hades.
gameawards.com to cast your ballot.
What did I get
Download
wrong?
Your vote cards. You can share your picks on social media. There is still one more category where the nominees
Yeah.
are yet to be revealed. Player's Voice, where fans 100% select the winner from 30 nominees. We'll announce those nominees on Monday, December 1st.
Cool.
Set a reminder on the website. if you wanna
So, I'm sad,
Winners of all
because
categories will be revealed
my
live
games got
on
snubbed.
TGA.
Sure, Donkey Kong Bonanza and Kingdom Come got nominated, but Peak got nothing, except for 1. Monster Hunter Wilds got 1. Yeah, I got 2 wrong, because I didn't say Hades or Kingdom Come. I didn't think they were going to put up there, because everything else. Elden Ring didn't go up there, I just realized that. And I think Ghost of Yote wasn't nominated either, so I got both of those wrong. So I was proven wrong, thank God. There is games up there that I really loved, but still, I am disappointed as fuck. Dispatch! How the fuck did Dispatch not get nominated more? Why? That is so stupid. That is so fucking stupid. Oh my god. I kind of figured Wilds wasn't getting nominated there, but I thought it would be put in more categories. Like, best music, I thought it would be put in there. Best sound design, at least, too. But that was, like, the 3. It was, like, best roleplay, best sound design, and best music. I thought that was the three. It only got one. I'm surprised by that. And then Peak not being put there more. Wow. I'm happy Kingdom Come. Thank God. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Thank God. Arc Raiders only got one. I feel pissed off. Not gonna lie. Okay, so currently right now, for me, the Game Awards website is not working, so I'm not able to do the voting section, and I don't feel like waiting so long just to do this video. I want to try to get it out today. So I want to just talk about my opinions with what happened at the Game Awards nominees. Before I get into anything, overall, I think a lot of them were very valid. I was proven wrong on a lot of things. I think, for me, unfortunately, I still don't think Death Stranding 2 really deserved Game of the Year, but I'm not entirely pissed off with Game of the Year nominees. The main thing that I'm sad about is the games that I really loved this year didn't get nominated for a lot of things, and I'm kind of sad by that. I knew Wilds wasn't going to get nominated for a lot. I just wished it was at least one or two more. I knew that slap in the face was going to come. I was preparing for it. I just didn't expect it to be like the sting. Dispatch was a fucking bullet wound. I feel like that should have been nominated for some other things. It just sucks that it didn't. And I'm really sad by that. Peak felt like that should have been nominated for at least two more things. I would have loved to see it get nominated for Game of the Year. It just sucks. It really does. Arc Raiders. I don't know, maybe Arc Raiders, I might get off a honeymoon phase. Maybe I might not have the same opinion within in about a month. And if that is the case, then that means my 6th place spot in my game, for my 6 games of the years that I would put, that means Arc Raiders would have been replaced with Split Fiction, and Split Fiction got nominated a lot of places, so that would be a big one. I'm very happy that Split Fiction got nominated in a lot of things. I'm very happy for that, so good for that game. I feel like that's a big win for me. But yeah, Arc Raiders only got nominated for one thing, so that kind of sucks. And then we have, what's it called? Two other games, Donkey Kong Bonanza and King Kong Deliverance 2. So those are the only two games that I would say I would agree, personally, of games that I've played that should be put up there. Hades 2, I'm a little surprised about. I feel like we have to have a conversation about that, because Hades 2 was in early access for the longest time, and it released this year. And the last time I remember something like this happening was with Multiverses, where it got nominated for something during early access. It was like Best Fighting Game. I think it was like the same exact thing. It got nominated during its early access for Best Fighting Game, and then got nominated again when it released. I think we need to have a small little conversation about how early release games works. Not saying that it doesn't deserve it, because if it's anything like Hades 1, then yeah, fucking deserves Game of the Year. Straight up. I would agree with that. But for me, my computer's overheating, I'm sorry. For me, I feel we need to have a little conversation about how that works, because I would prefer it not getting nominated during early access and then wait for the actual release of the game for it to get nominated for stuff. And if that's also the case, and if people do say, well, it's an early access, technically you can play the game, so with that release, then how would it get nominated then? I feel like that's something that we need to have like a little groundwork, because it feels like it's up in the air. It's different games have different ways of working like that, you know, it's just weird. But yeah, I'm very happy that I got nominated. Was not expecting that. I obviously wasn't expecting Kingdom Deliverance 2. I was fully expecting that not getting nominated, and it would have made me really sad, but I'm really happy it did. I am voting for that one for Game of the Year. That is my Game of the Year from the 6 they've laid out for me. I am doing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Out of the 2 games that I agree with, that I've played, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is my Game of the Year for that one. If it was Dispatch, if it was Monster Hunter, those 2 games, probably I would have voted for either one of those, personally. I knew Monster Hunter wasn't going to get one. I'm very surprised Dispatch didn't get more nominations. But yeah, definitely for me, Kingdom Deliverance 2, which I would say would be my 3rd favorite game this year. Yeah, 100%, I'm putting it up there. I do want to talk about Donkey Kong, though, for a little bit, because I can't be happy that Donkey Kong got nominated. Because it got nominated for the wrong reason. It really did. It really did, because Donkey Kong, I'm pretty sure, has only one other nomination. I'm I think it only got nominated for Family. If it did get nominated for something else, it only got nominated for one other thing. And then it got nominated for Game of the Year. Right? It got, from what I remember, it only has Family, and then that's it. Right? And then it's Game of the Year. And it kind of sucks because you have games like Split Fiction, which I really loved. And like I said, maybe after a little bit, Arc Raiders, after like a month, if I'm not feeling the same way with that game, then yes, Split Fiction would be in my 6th. And it got nominated for all these things, and it doesn't get nominated for Game of the Year. Same thing goes with games like Ghost of Yotei, same thing, you know? And it feels like it didn't get nominated for the right reason. It got nominated because it's a Nintendo game, not because it's a good game. And I said this at the beginning of the video, that this is how these things usually go, and I was right, because that's exactly what Donkey Kong feels like. I really love that game. I'm really happy that it got nominated, but it's like, I don't feel like I can be happy it's nominated because it's nominated for the wrong reason, you know? That's what I feel. And it's a little sad. I don't know how to feel about that. But still, I think it, I don't know how to feel. I really don't. I don't know how to put that into words. Man, it sucks. It really does suck. I just feel kind of sad that the games I really loved this year didn't get much love in the Game Awards. I really do. But still, I think that's fine. I don't think this was bad. It's not the worst case scenario. It's nowhere near the worst case scenario. Right? I still think in some cases it's a little bit biased, it's a little bit rigged. Like, there's 3 people from Expedition 33 in Best Performance. So I feel like that's a little rigged and a little biased there. But by all means, this is nowhere near some of the worst nominees. We've had a lot worse nominees for Games of the Year. I feel like for the past 2, maybe 3, if you count years, we've had some pretty biased shit going on, especially last year. But for this one, for this year, I think this one's a plus. I don't think this was bad. I was proven wrong. I'm very happy by that. I wanted to be proven wrong. I did, but I'm still not giving them my credibility. I'm still not giving them my trust. I don't agree with the Game Awards. I really don't. I'm there for the announcements because there's going to be some banger announcements, but that's really it. I want to end the video off with a discussion because I feel like we need to discuss this topic at the Game Awards, and I feel like I talked about it with my siblings, and I feel like I was the only one who thought this way, and I want to see if anybody else does. I think Indiana Jones being nominated is BS. I think it's bullshit. I really do. And it's not hating on the game. Heck, I didn't even play the game. But it came out last year, and it's being nominated for this year's games. And I feel like that's unfair, not only to the games that came out this year that lose a spot to a game that came out in 2024, but it's also unfair to Indiana Jones because they couldn't get nominated for the year that they did, that the game actually came out. And now, the next year, they get nominated for things for this year, and it just doesn't seem fair for them. It doesn't seem fair for Indiana Jones, and it doesn't seem fair for games of this year. It only got nominated for 2 things, Best Performance and Best Action Adventure Game. And already, Best Performance, frickin' Robert from Dispatch. I am drawing a blank on who played him. I'm sorry. But, right then and there, he deserves it. And it loses out to a game that came out in 2024. Best Action Adventure Game, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Ninja Gaiden 4. Personally, Monster in the Wilds, but that depends on who you ask, because some people might say an action game or an action adventure game. But personally, I would also say that would have deserved something. But it just kind of sucks, you know? I don't know how it feels. I know the idea is like it came out in December, so they have to count those games in December, but it's like, it feels unfair for other games that came out this year when they could have a spotlight for, say, like all these indie games that are getting this love, to where it's like, oh, this game, we don't know where this came out, we should try that game. That came out earlier this year. And they can get a lot of proceeds and exposure. I said that word completely wrong, but still. And then Indiana Jones comes in and takes a lot of that light, you know? And it kind of sucks. And it feels like they need to fix that. And I just think the best way is to just do the Game Awards next year. Like how the Oscars work, you know? When it comes to when it comes to the Oscars, they would literally look back at last year and look at all the movies and would pick from that and not count movies that would come out in like January or February because they're part of that year. I think the Game Awards should do that, so then games that come out in December aren't left out of their Game Awards and they have to wait until next year's Game Awards to take that slot, and it doesn't seem fair for games that came out that year that they have to lose that slot to a game that was released the year prior. And I feel like that would be fair for everyone, so then the games that came out in December can be part of their year's Game Awards, and games that came out the next year don't have to worry about the spot being taken away from a game that came out a year prior, because the Game Awards starts in early December, you know? I might be the only one who thinks that, but I want to have this discussion because I feel like it's something that should be talked about a lot more, you know? It just kind of sucks. I don't think it's fair to Indiana Jones. I don't think it's fair to games of this year to lose slots like that, and for Indiana Jones to have to wait and not be a part of their year's Game Awards. You know, it just kind of sucks. And once again, I might be the only person who thinks this, but I want to get that off my chest. I feel like that's the bullshit of this year's Game Awards. I feel like that's the thing I'm kind of most pissed off about, is that. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I still think this year's Game Awards isn't bad. I was proven wrong. I'm very happy to be proven wrong. I've already said it. I am voting whichever categories my games, because they're all in different categories. I am voting all 6 of my games for whichever categories and to support them. So while it's roleplay, I'm voting for that, even though it's not going to win. Arc Raiders, I'm voting for that, even though it's probably not going to win. Dispatch, I'm voting for that. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I'm voting for that. Donkey Kong Bonanza and Best Family Game, I'm voting for that. I'm voting for that because those are my favorite games, and I think that's what everybody should do. Don't let people peer pressure you to vote for a game just because they said so. Just vote for the game that you had most fun in that category, okay? In that category. That's all I'm saying. Godspeed, everyone. I'll see you guys in later. Go check out my other videos. I'm starting Arc Raiders stuff, obviously, so there's going to be a lot of content there. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a very good day, and goodbye.